Hey, hey everybody. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. My name is Jennifer Dixon with Thrive Yoga and Wellness, and I'm super excited to practice with you today. It's going to be a really quick, intense, but low impact yoga inspired workout. And so without any further ado, let's get started. We'll go ahead and get into child's pose. So toes together at the back of the mat, knees can be separate or together, yogi's choice. Go ahead and have your fingers pressing into the mat, keeping those elbows up off the mat. We only have 30 minutes here, so let's just start going. Remember always to come back to your breath. The difference between yoga and calisthenics and other sorts of workouts is that we're always connected to that breath, that deep inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose, ujjayi breathing. One more. All right, let's come on up. Let's go ahead and get started here. We're going to be on our forearms just to warm up, and let's just get right into plank. Everybody's favorite pose, right? So we're starting to build heat into all the major muscle groups. Make sure you puff up that space between your shoulders. And in fact, if you'd like to intensify this ever so slightly, go ahead and sink, puff, sink, puff. We're just working smaller muscles along the shoulders. You're going to get into those rhomboids and the lower traps. If you're just holding that plank, you're still building heat. I think I've got 2 more till I get to 10. Your gaze is neutral. Don't get your neck all cattywampus. Now, let's push forward and back. Forward and back. So it's the movement's mostly coming from the heels. Try not to let your booty stick up in the air in these. And remember, you can hang out on your knees. I think this is 6. We're going for 10. One more. Awesome. All right, let's go ahead and walk our feet up and come into your very first downward facing dog. Gazes towards your belly button, which will remind you to suck that belly in. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. One more breath. Inhale, let's look between those hands. Come on forward on the exhale. Pull the shoulders back. Inhale to half lift, softening the knees. Forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, let's come all the way up. Reach those fingertips towards the sky, maybe a little behind you. Hands to your side, mountain pose. Let's move through one more round of sun salutation. A, inhale, hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, head up to prepare. Exhale, walk, step, jump your feet back, high plank to low plank. Try to keep your body in one big long line. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose will help you to catch your breath. Inhale, look between those hands, walk, step, or jump forward. Pull those shoulders back. Inhale, softening the knees as we exhale, forward fold. Inhale, let's come all the way back up, greeting the sun, maybe a back bend. Exhale, hands to your side, mountain pose. Now we're going to move into sun B. Inhale, chair pose. Reach those hands up as the tailbone goes low. Draw the belly in, lengthening down through the tailbone. So no cheerleader butts here. So no offense to the cheerleaders. We're not doing that. We're doing yoga, right? So squeeze those knees together. Draw the belly in. Reach the hands up and slightly back. Rotating those pinkies towards each other. One more breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, pulling those shoulders back, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, move through your vinyasa. So you can come down to your knees on these if that feels better, if that helps you maintain the integrity of the pose. Grounding that left heel down, bring that right foot forward, come into your warrior 1. First warrior 1 of the day. It should feel maybe a little tight. It'll feel better the next time we come to it. Reach those hands up high. Bringing that left hip forward. Sink it into that right knee. Let's do this for one more breath. Inhale here, one more. Exhale, plant those hands down on either side of that foot. Draw the right foot back, vinyasa, or you can go straight to down dog. Grounding down through that right heel, bring that left foot forward, warrior one on the left. Really pull the energy out from the earth. That's going to help to bring that prana, that life force up. Remembering those bandhas, belly in, that's going to help you feel lighter. Bringing that right shoulder forward, maybe the right hip forward if you can. One more breath. Exhaling, grounding through those hands, vinyasa. Inhaling to upward dog. Exhaling, down dog. Take 2 breaths in to catch your breath. Inhaling, look between those hands. Maybe if you're ready, you'll think about jumping forward. Try to do it with control. Head up, inhale, and fold. Let's come back to our chair pose. Chest is up and proud, belly's in. One more breath here. Hands to the side, mountain pose. You guys ready to move? So, open up your feet about hips width distance apart. A shout out to the Bikram chair right here. So remember, you're lengthening through the tailbone, drawing that belly in. I like to have my hands forward. You can have them up if that helps you. Inhaling here, and let's sit down low. So try not to let the cheerleader butt enter into the equation here. Lengthening through that tailbone, reaching forward to help counteract that balance as the booty's going back. Maybe you can lift your toes and look at them. They're smiling at you. Chest is proud, belly's in. Let's see if we can go a little lower. One more. Now let's go a little lower. Really feel this in the glutes and the hammies. Shoulders away from those ears. One more. Nice. Grounding through those hands. Little forward fold if you want to rest. I'm going to meet everybody in down dog. Those of you that are ready for it, we're in the perfect position to come into your crow first, maybe. Reach those heels up really high. Suck the belly in. A little bit of cat back in that back, and then jump back to your vinyasa. Nice. Catch your breath here. One more breath. Nice. Bring that right foot forward and let's come into our crescent lunge. Right leg is bending deeply. Left hip flexor is getting a nice stretch. Hands can be up towards the sky. If you're running out of breath, bring your hands down and behind your back. That'll help you catch your breath. One more breath. Now, bring those hands into your chest. Suck the belly in a whole bunch. We're going to get that left elbow to the outside of that right knee. Try to draw that ponytail to the wall behind you as you lengthen out through that left heel and sink a little more into that right knee. Gaze can be down at the right toe. I kind of prefer it there, or you can look up. It's a little more challenging for the balance to do that. One more breath. Nice. Now let's take this up a notch. You can stay here in your crescent lunge, or if you'd like to join me for a little bit of a twisting balance challenge, ground that left hand down to the right. Right hand is reaching up for that imaginary rope. You can get it. And let's touch that left toe beside the right for 5 times. 1, and come back. 2, soft steps. 3, 4, one more. 5, sitting low, sit it back, coming back crescent lunge, and then opening up warrior 2. Beautiful. That right leg should be talking to you. Don't let the low back take up for this. So keep that belly in, relaxing the shoulders away. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Little to no weight into that right elbow. In fact, if you want, you can hold a beach ball in the front of you, above your head, or out towards the, I guess that'd be the left. Think about length through the tailbone, belly stays in. One more. Nice, little bitty mini break, windmilling those hands down to the mat. Now, this is yoga, right? We're not in like a a high intensity jumping up and down class. We're going to try to do this with control. Mountain climbers, but you're going to land softly. So think to yourself, booty up in the air, switch kick. Booty up in the air, switch kick. Now, if that's not happening today, you can do one leg at a time. Totally okay. Either of these are going to help you to get some mobility into those hips, and they're going to keep your heart rate up. Obviously, the more dynamic that movement is, the more your heart rate's going to go up. One more. And then, when you're ready, take your vinyasa. Good job, guys. Now, all good things must be done to both sides. Left foot comes forward, crescent lunge. Remember, strong in those left legs. Try to control that breathing. Now, next inhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Really engaging through the belly here. We're going to take that right elbow to the outside of that left leg. Inhale here. Exhale, twist it out. Now, take this few breaths that we're here to really get a good twist in. Twists are great. They're wringing things out, aiding in digestion. All things yoga help with digestion, right? Energy out through that right ankle, right heel. Ponytail to the wall behind you. One more breath. All right, so you can stay right here, or you can journey with me. Right hand plants to the outside of that left foot somewhere. Left hand reaches for the sky. Look down at that left big toe and tell right toe to meet it. For 5, softly. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Set it down at the back of the mat. Windmill those hands back, crescent lunge. Opening up, warrior 2. Settle in here, shoulders away from the ears. Left knee is trending towards the pinky toe side. Gaze is over that left fingertip. One more breath. All right, left elbow to that left thigh. Right hand shoots straight out from the right underarm. Thinking about engaging that right side oblique. Remember, you can hold a beach ball out in front in either direction. Just helps to intensify the ab work. One more. All right, windmill those hands down. Remember, we've got options. You can switch those kicks nice and slow, or if you'd like to juice this up just a bit, think about booty up, shoot it back. Booty up, shoot that foot back. Up, back, up, back. Try to go for 5. And when you're absolutely done with this, take your vinyasa. Remember, vinyasas are always optional. If you need to catch your breath, go for it. This is a great time. If you want, you can take a little mini break, get some water. You can go into child's pose, catch your breath. If you still have some more juice, let's do some shoulder exercises. Come down to your forearms, and I call these dolphin push-ups. We're going to think to ourselves, nose to thumbs. Let's go for 10. 9, keep the belly in. 8, 7, 6, belly stays in. 5. Remember, you can just hold dolphin 2 if you'd like, and that still keeps the shoulders working. 1 more. All right, so catch your breath here. Think to yourself, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Look at those palms, press into those palms for all you're worth, and see if you can just come right back to downward facing dog. Woohoo, that's a great tricep workout. Okay, so you guys ready for more? We're going to bring that right foot forward, warrior 1. Left foot is at a 45-degree angle to the back of the mat. Hips are trying to get square to the front of the mat. Okay, so what we're going to do here is to work balance and core. We're going to do 2 different sets. First thing we're going to try to do is bring that left knee to your chest slow and with control. What's going to want to happen is you're just going to want to kick up, kick up. That uses momentum, not strength. So as you sit here holding warrior one thinking, dear God, now what? Let's try. Just doing 5. We can do it. Try to bring that left knee all the way up to your chest for 1. Slow with control. Down. 4 more. It's almost like we're trying to be the Karate Kid. We are Daniel's son on the pier. That was 3. 2 more. Keep that belly in. Last one. Nice. Hang out here in warrior one. Hallelujah, that feels good. Clasp those hands behind your back. Pull them down and away. That kind of makes a little shelf for that neck. And then maybe you look forward, opening up the chest. Catch your breath. 1 more. Now, humble that warrior. Head comes to the inside of that right knee. Arms go up. Stretching out those shoulders. Check in with your right hip. Don't let it shoot out to the back, or to the right, rather. You want it to go straight back from the knee. All right, so now we're going to juice up those crunches. We're going to come into our warrior 3. First, we go into warrior 1. Think to yourself, we can do this. Lift off and come into warrior 3. So you can stay right here in warrior 3, or you can go down, bring your toe down to help you balance. If you'd like to journey with me, knee to your nose, maybe, and back. Knee in, back. Knee in, back. 2 more. In, back. Get that knee up really high. In, back. Coming all the way up. See if you can do it without that foot ever touching the mat. Entering into your eagle pose, Garandasana. Beautiful. Sit down low. That right butt cheek should be talking to you. That's why we put the spandex on, right? 1 more breath. Unwinding those arms, unwinding the legs, standing splits. It should feel pretty good. 1 more inhale. 1 more exhale. Now, we're going to do some curtsy lunges. Left knee behind the right. Keep that left heel up for 5, 4, 3. Hallelujah. We're almost done. 2. Last one. 1. Nice. Go ahead. Set that foot down at the back of the mat. Move through your vinyasa. Catch your breath. Now, options. We can stay here in down dog, or you can come to your child's pose. We're going to do a little bit of intermediate. No, I don't want to call them intermediate. We're going to take either a break or we're going to work on abs. So, high plank. Puff up that space between the shoulders. Options are child's pose, down dog, or high plank. Now, we can stay here, or we can bring left knee to the outside of that left underarm. Shoot it back. Right knee, back, 5 each side. Left, right, left, right, left, right. 1 more each side. Left, right. Go ahead, downward facing dog. Nice. Gave our little legs a break, but made the abs work. Look between those hands. Right heel plants, left foot forward. Warrior 1 on the left. Get yourself situated to where you're not feeling anything in the low back. If you feel this in the low back, maybe think about a wider stance like on railroad tracks. We'll have heel-to-heel alignment one day. Doesn't matter if it's today. Hands up. Or they can be back if your heart's racing. Rotating those pinkies towards each other. Keep the belly in. We have those crunches again, right? But we're going to do it with control. So think to yourself, I can do this. Big inhale. Exhale all that doubt away. Next inhale, knee into your chest for 1. Slow with control, warrior 1. 2. Warrior 2, Mr. Miyagi would be so proud. 3. Warrior 1. 4. Come back up. Last one. 5. Squeeze it in. Back to warrior 1. Awesome job. Grab those hands behind your back. Pull them down and away. Feel that nice stretch across the chest, and then you can let your head go heavy if it feels okay. Sinking into that left knee. We have one more set. We can do this. All right, coming back to your warrior 1. Warrior 3. So options, stay right here in Warrior 1, building all sorts of strength in that left leg. You can join us in standing splits if you're ready, since you know where we're going. Option number 2 is Warrior 3. Work in the balance, work in the core. You can stay here in Warrior 3, or you can join me in some crunches. Knee in, shoot it back. Knee in, shoot it back. Knee in, and back. 2 more. In, back. Last one. In, back. Bringing that right foot, swinging it out to the side. Left arm under. Wait, that'd be right arm under. Hanging out here in eagle. Letting the left side feel the burn. Belly in. 1 more. Unwinding everything. And here we are into standing splits. It's a nice active stretch. 5 of those curtsy lunges because they're fun. Inhaling, thinking to yourself, I can do this. Right knee bends behind the left. Shoot it back. Again, 2. Back. 3. Back. 4. Back. Last one. 5. Standing splits because it feels amazing. And then we're going to take our vinyasa. Catch your breath. One more breath. All right. Inhale, let's look between those hands, and I'll meet everybody in a seated position towards the front of their mat. We've only got a couple more minutes, so let's make it worthwhile. Here we are, going to work some abs. Okay, so boat number 1, you can have your feet on the mat, hands reaching out in front. Totally okay. I'm going to go back to the way I was facing. Boat number 2, 1 foot or both feet can come off the mat. What's not happening is we're not rounding here. So boat number 3 is your legs can be out straight. We want about 90 degrees right here in between the chest and the legs. For 3, 2, 1. Bring those knees in, give them a squeeze, toes don't touch. Now we're going to start to make this a little more dynamic. So left leg out, right leg, left, right. Now we can add some twists if you want. So left and the hands to the right. So the hands go in the opposite direction of the extended leg. 1 more on each side. Now give them a squeeze because we can. And now we're going to do some really, really hard, but they're super awesome integrating poses. So I'm going to go ahead and ground my hands behind my hips. We're going to shoot our knees and our legs out to each side. Really working the obliques and the lower abdominals. So out, back, out, back. Let's go for 10. That's 3 on each side. And 4, 5, 6, 4 more, 7. I should have said 8, right? 8, 9, and 10. Sweet. Give those knees a squeeze. Hallelujah. We are coming down. Start to bring that heart rate down. So if you'd like to join me, we're going to do some back strengthening poses. So let's come onto our bellies just for a hot minute. Fingertips in line with your chest. Squeeze those elbows in, lengthening through the tailbone, drawing those feet together. Inhale, looking up. If you feel this in the low back, come out, re-engage. So bring the front of your pelvis forward, then come back in. Maybe no weight into those hands. Lifting your chest up. 1 more. All right, come on down. Windshield wiper those legs. All right, we can go right back to that same Shalambhasana, that's locust pose. Or if you'd like to juice it up a little bit, we're going to start to move our arms. So this is working our entire posterior chain, really building strength in the traps and the rhomboids, and believe it or not, your abdominal muscles. Inhale, lift your legs up, hands go out wide to a T. You can stay here, or you can bring them out in the front like Superman. Now what we can do is pretend to swim. Elbows back, out, forward, back, out, forward. One more. Well, actually, let's do 5. That was 3, 2, one more. And then go ahead, grounding down through those hands, grounding down through the toes. Your quads are engaged so much they come up off the mat. Belly stays in, push up. Going back to downward facing dog. And then we're going to jump through to seated and come to our backs. Yoga class is not complete without at least a couple back bends. So yogi's choice, make sure you're feeling your heels with your fingertips. Lengthen down through the tailbone. Draw the belly in and lift up. Chin remains high. Nice. Now, if you want to make this a little bit more of a glute workout, you can either cross the right over the left and pulse for 5, or you can leave that right leg up high. That's a really nice workout. And then switch. So again, left leg can be crossed over for lifting, or it can go straight up. Nice. After your 5 or 10 or 50, you can come down, take one breath in, one breath out. Bringing those fingertips, pressing them into the shoulders. Well, they're facing towards the shoulders, rather. Bringing those elbows in. You can go right back to your bridge, or if you'd like to join me in wheel, channel your inner kindergartner. Lengthen through the tailbone. Draw that belly in. Maybe push yourself up. If that's not happening today, you can come to your head, if that's okay with your neck. If you've got lots of juice left up, maybe you do back bend push-ups. Shoot for at least 5. That's going to build some strength. Maybe we do 8. One more. Nice. Coming on out of this. Roll on down. Give your knees a squeeze. That was an awesome, super quick but intense yoga-inspired workout. If you got to go, I totally understand. I'm going to do a nice little gentle twist over towards the right. You can bring your right hand on top of that left thigh, gazing over the left leg. All right, I'm going to go to the other side. Bringing those knees back into your chest, give them a squeeze. And then ending your practice with a nice, beautiful Shavasana. Even if it's only for 3 seconds, take it, man. Enjoy the benefits of your nervous system catching up, the benefits of the practice, of the physical movements, the amazing stuff your body can do. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had fun. I hope it was just enough of a super quick, just 30 minutes, get in, get off the mat, and you feel like you've done something for yourself today. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like and subscribe. And yeah, if you absolutely love what we're doing, check us out, thriveyogaandwellness.com, and you can do /thrive-online to check out our online community. I can't wait to see you next time. Namaste.